The mid-range full-frame segment is entering another competitive cycle, and Nikon is once again positioned at a critical decision point. The rumored Nikon Z6 IV has become a major topic of discussion across photography and filmmaking communities, driven not by official announcements but by a steady flow of leaks, speculation, and rising user expectations. The Nikon Z6 IV is increasingly viewed as a defining moment for Nikon's mid-tier direction, especially as rival brands continue to push hybrid cameras toward faster performance, stronger video capabilities, and more advanced computational features. In this context, the Nikon Z6 IV is being interpreted as more than just an upgrade. It is seen as a potential repositioning of Nikon's strategy in a crowded market. Early information suggests that Nikon is taking a measured, refinement-focused approach with the Nikon Z6 IV rather than pursuing a dramatic overhaul. The core imaging foundation is expected to remain centered around a 24-megapixel full-frame sensor, but with important internal improvements that target performance efficiency. The Nikon Z6 IV is rumored to feature a redesigned sensor architecture aimed at improving readout speed and enhancing low-light behavior. This signals a shift away from chasing higher resolution numbers and toward optimizing how the sensor performs in real-world shooting conditions. A faster sensor readout would have wide-ranging benefits. Rolling shutter distortion, which can affect fast motion photography and video capture, would be reduced, resulting in cleaner results during rapid movement or electronic shutter use. Burst shooting would feel more precise and consistent, especially in unpredictable environments. Video performance would also benefit significantly, with fewer motion artifacts and more stable image output during handheld or dynamic shooting. For hybrid creators who rely on a single camera for both stills and video, the Nikon Z6 IV could offer a more dependable overall experience. Autofocus development is expected to be another key focus area. While previous models already introduced strong subject detection capabilities, the Nikon Z6 IV is rumored to advance toward more predictive tracking behavior. Instead of simply reacting to subject movement, the system would attempt to anticipate direction and speed, improving accuracy in fast-changing scenarios. This would be particularly important for sports, wildlife, and event photographers, where subjects rarely move in predictable patterns and where focus reliability directly impacts results. Video capability improvements are also part of the broader expectation surrounding the Nikon Z6 IV. Although it is not intended to compete with dedicated cinema systems, the camera is expected to strengthen its hybrid positioning. Some reports suggest the possibility of internal 6K recording or enhanced 4K high frame rate modes, offering greater flexibility in post-production workflows. These improvements would allow creators to crop, stabilize, and reframe footage more effectively, which has become increasingly important in modern content production environments. Alongside imaging upgrades, several supporting refinements are also expected. Improved thermal management would help maintain stable performance during extended recording sessions, especially when shooting high data video formats. Battery efficiency is another area of focus, as modern mirrorless systems place heavy demands on power due to continuous autofocus processing, high-resolution displays, and electronic viewfinder usage. Even modest improvements in power consumption would have a noticeable impact on field usability. Much of the anticipation around the Nikon Z6 IV is shaped by feedback from earlier models in the series. The previous generation was widely appreciated for its balance of performance and usability, but it also exposed limitations that have become more visible as competing systems evolve. One of the most discussed points is resolution. While 24 megapixels remains practical for many workflows, it can feel restrictive for users who require cropping flexibility or higher detail for commercial output. This has led to growing expectations that the Nikon Z6 IV will either improve sensor efficiency or offer a more advanced imaging pipeline that maximizes detail without sacrificing speed. Dynamic range performance has also been a recurring topic in user discussions. While generally strong, the previous model can show limitations in extreme lighting conditions, particularly in deep shadow recovery or high contrast scenes. As photographers continue to push cameras in challenging environments, expectations for improved tonal flexibility in the Nikon Z6 IV have increased. Display design is another area where user opinions remain divided. The fully articulating screen introduced in earlier models is highly valued by video creators and content producers, especially for self-recording and flexible framing. However, many still photographers prefer a tilting design that allows quicker adjustments and a more traditional shooting experience. This difference in preference highlights the challenge Nikon faces in designing a single solution that satisfies both creative groups, and the final approach taken in the Nikon Z6 IV will likely influence its reception. Thermal performance is also an important consideration. While previous models generally handled standard workloads well, extended high-resolution video recording can push internal systems toward thermal limits. Maintaining consistent performance without overheating interruptions is essential for professionals working in demanding environments. Similarly, battery life remains a practical concern, especially as electronic systems become more complex and power-intensive. The broader community reaction to the Nikon Z6 IV reflects the diversity of modern camera users. Some photographers prioritize improvements in still image quality, including higher resolution and better dynamic range. Others are more focused on video features, expecting advanced codecs, higher frame rates, and improved color flexibility for post-production workflows. This split in priorities highlights the difficulty of designing a mid-range hybrid camera that satisfies all user segments equally. Design-related discussions also continue to play a significant role in shaping expectations. The central challenge for Nikon will be maintaining the balance that has defined the Z6 series while still delivering enough meaningful improvement to justify an upgrade. If it succeeds, the Nikon Z6 IV could reinforce Nikon's position as a leader in practical hybrid cameras. If it falls short, it risks being overshadowed in a segment where expectations are rising faster than ever before.